Jeannie Maneely. I'm from Chesapeake Bay magazine. I'm here at Trawler Fest, which is such a fun gathering of cruising aficionados, as we might say, here in Solomon's Island, which is itself one of the preeminent cruising destinations here on the Chesapeake Bay. But oh my gosh, you think about the Chesapeake Bay and you have such a broad range of cruising opportunities. You can go to the Wild West frontier towns of the lower eastern shore where I'm told people don't even speak English. That's not true. Of course people speak English, but it's a very remote area and not a lot of marinas, not a lot of facilities, but very authentic. You can go to Baltimore. You can do what my son liked to call industrial cruising and go into a place like Baltimore where you have museums, you have art institutes, you have wonderful food, great bars. Baltimore, hey, that's a beer town. You can go to meccas for yachting like Annapolis. You can go to wonderful, quiet villages that are sort of reminiscent of Eastern Shore towns like St. Michael's, like Oxford. Cambridge is really coming alive again. Rock Hall, my gosh. What do they say? If you have a friend in Philadelphia, he's buried in Rock Hall. I think that's the quip they make about Rock Hall. You can go north and have beautiful fresh water for swimming and cruising. You can go south and have just superb fishing. You can be on places on the bay where you can't see land, and you can be on places of the bay where you can walk off your boat, almost jump right off your boat onto the shore. That's the Chesapeake. That's why I love it.
Well, I'm Jimmy Cornell. I've come over for a series of lectures both here and in Annapolis and also in New York. I've written a number of books, mostly to do with my experience as a sailor. I've sailed 3 times around the world. I've sailed about 20,000 miles in all oceans of the world. I've been twice to Antarctica and so on. And apart from that, I'm pretty well known because over the last 20 years I've organized a number of transatlantic and around the world rallies for cruising boats, mostly sailing boats, but power boats have taken part as well. I've written books which are quite well known, so I've been fairly active in a lot of directions.